Welcome back, Ranchers. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Slime Rancher, where we're just going to take it easy again, relax, and I do gotta apologize for how badly my narration has been on this double feature weekend. I guess I mixed up the schedule a little bit for exactly what times we would be seeing things with. Like, let me take a little look-see. Yeah, I forgot to put down the second episode of Slime Rancher for the weekend, so it got mixed up with the numbers and things here, but everything's all sorted out. You guys are going to see the 4 videos for the weekend. Nice little treat as we switch the schedule over in that regard. I just want to take a look. That's at 18. Yeah, these guys don't have a lot. That's at nothing. That's 27. So what do we want to do today? We do have a slime key, and we generally have been through all of the moss blanket and all of the indigo quarry here. Oh, and have we been up here? Oh, I don't know if we've actually been to that area. But we also have a lot of money, and I think we're going to expand the ranch again, and the only way left to do that is through here. And this, I think, is the lab area. Yeah, ranch expansion for the lab. Allows to begin your career as an amateur unlicensed slime scientist. I don't know if they should let you be unlicensed. Unlock the lab, special ranch expansion, create gadgets using slime science. Head on over to the barn and get started. So we got a bit of junk kind of laying around here and there. Oh, I think that goes to the quarry. Oh, we actually have, how many spots do we have? Because we have 4, 5. Anything else back this way? No, just the ocean and, well, kind of a nice view. I wonder if there's anything over here. Oh, no, it just looks like barren rock. Okay, well, worth a look around. So we have 5 new plots of land, or, yeah, just 5 that we can kind of work with. Time to get crafty. All equipment you'll need to begin crafting gadgets using slime science. Gadgets include useful utilities to aid in exploring, defensive turrets, decorations, and more. Oh, and we have a treasure pod here. Okay, so we have a novice pump, which will allow us to siphon underground resources. A novice apiary allows you to collect resources from wild bees. Pink teleporter. Oh, so you can actually set your own teleporters from looks of things. Warp depot. A drone. Oh, that actually may be very helpful to get, because we can let that refill some of the corrals with stuff. Med station, hydro turret. I don't think we really need that. A slime ball hoop. A slime stage. A pink slime lap, and a Gordo snare. A special snare that captures a Gordo. Bait it with food and weight. Oh. Well, let's look at the drone first. Oh, and another message from... Oh, in order to fabricate, you need resources into the refinery, which is that what this is? No, this is something else. Novice drill. There's the... Oh, lord, the drone needs a lot of stuff to it, doesn't it? Warp tech, decorations, curios. So we need honey plorts. Well, we got those. Quantum is something we'll have to get. Hunter's something we'll have to get. Jellystone, hexacomb. Okay, so there's quite a bit of stuff we'll probably have to look at getting through this. That's a lot to figure out. And this is... Okay, this is the refinery where I guess we chuck all the materials into. And we got possibly a teleporter. Oh, that kind of looks like a submarine in a way. Okay, well, we got this place opened up, and since it does seem like it needs pink slimes, what we'll probably do is maybe look at getting a few things to put in there. So maybe what we'll do is capture a few pink slimes, build up a new corral. Actually, first I gotta get the money for the corral, because we're actually a little low after buying that new area out. Let's get all this up and going. Okay, so that's all of those for... Wait, did I miss one? No, that's all of them. I thought it should have been 15, though. Okay, we'll get those in there and drain these out. There they are. There's those. Not really enough of those to worry about. So let's just kind of pop these into the market and get ourselves another spot set up over there. And we do need to also get more hunter slimes too. There's those and those. Okay, so that should be enough to put down... you know what, let's maybe try to get this giant blob of a message out of the way. So to do that, we have to basically, I think, just shoot a plort into... Ooh, didn't mean to get you. Shoot something into the refinery in the lab, and that should hopefully go away. So maybe what we'll do is use some of these here. I think we need to use them for something. There's those. And a couple here, I guess. And we'll take these and just shoot them in there, and hopefully that'll kind of get this message out of the screen. It is a little obnoxious there. But I don't know how much it would be worth it. Like, it will be helpful as we're off the ranch if we can get the drones, but it seems like you need an awful lot for them. Well, let's go shoot them on into the refinery, I guess. Okay, there we go. And then I guess that's this here. Tells you what you can get. I guess we'll go for the apiary, because I know we'll need the... Yeah, so okay, that's not too bad. We have phosphorus pretty well in supply. It is just going to be the pinks we'll need. Although, I'm curious. I wonder if I should actually make some pink and stone largos. Okay, well, we went into there. That should quiet that off. Anything else to get rid of before we can actually get to the proper episode? Gadget. Oh. Okay, so then you can put things down at certain areas. And then anything you sort of have on you, I guess gadget-wise, you can put down. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to try to get a few pink plorts and make the largos using the stones. Because if we're going to be needing a lot of components for their lab, not so much the money-wise. Well, yeah, we kind of understand that, we just don't have any gadgets for that. But that way I can get double the stone and the pinks if I make the largos using those guys. The tabbies, I should also figure out something else we can mix those with. I just would prefer it to be something like a new species in a way. Alright. Would slimes technically have species, or would that be something else? Okay, off you go. Oh, there's what we're looking for. I don't remember how many rocks we have, but I think as long as we get a few, they may all start changing over. Yeah, so we'll do that. Do we have any heartbeats? We got... Oh, sorry, Rooster. Out you go. Yeah, so as long as I think they keep getting fed, because there are ample heartbeats, they'll eventually all become largos. As long as the machine doesn't get them all first. So let's try making a couple more. Uh-oh. Okay, it's a good thing we have the net there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's good. Okay, that's another message done there. And will we get one more message, or will that be everything? Okay, there we go. So that's all the science stuff kind of broken down. It needs a lot of different materials for that before we can really do anything. So unfortunately, we won't be able to do much there. And we don't need to make the pinks because we got that going now. I still definitely need to get a lot more hunters, though. And I may even get the hunters into a corral of their own. I'll have to see. Alright, I also want to do the star mail from Casey, the death hike. Hi, B. Do you remember when you took me hiking? I still didn't know how serious you were about the whole outdoors thing then, and your idea of a hike just about killed me. I showed up in normal clothes and shoes, and you were decked out and had a pack and gear. It was a nightmare for me. I think it was around the 5-mile mark when I was drenched in sweat and ready to collapse. I realized our ideas of fun were two very different things. Also, you weren't even out of breath then, and I still totally hate you for that. From Casey. Yeah, depending on the type of trail you hike on, it can be brutal. But okay, so that's done, those are there. What did I want to do? I think we'll actually want to go for more hunters, but let's see this first. From Thora or Bob? Well, let's see what Thora could use. Don't suppose got a cup of sugar kicking around. Oh, actually, that's not too bad to get, although... I'll be honest, I don't think it's really that worth it. Like, the pinks are easy to get, the tabbies aren't that bad. It's just that we don't really need the carrots, and for the new bucks, we'd probably just be better off, so probably won't do anything there. And I think the teleporter we want to get to the moss blanket is this way. I believe, anyway. I'm not too sure. This also goes to somewhere. Not sure exactly where. Just want to figure that out in time. Oh, we better get all this together, though. So how many odd onions do we actually get in a crop of them? Is it only about 10? Oh, it's not even 10, it's only 8. I'll put these in for you guys. And yeah, it's a good thing I made the second crop. Yeah, so maybe it varies. It looks like it might be around 8 to 10 odd onions for every crop of them. And we just got a bunch of carrots we can't use. And I do want to figure out what we can do with the hunter slimes. We have to mix them with something. I'm just trying to figure out what the best combination would be. Let's take a look actually back at the... What about Hunter Crystal? No, well, maybe. Actually, that might be an interesting combo. Hunter Crystals. You know what? I think we're going to do that. Ow. No, and these guys seem to... So we're just going to, I guess, toss a bunch of that into there. Hopefully, we sort of see a number of hunters come out of that. We'll let you two guys be free. I figure this way, though, granted they are angry and they're going to attack a lot. But this way, at least, we can try to get them... Yeah, they are kind of smacking us around a little bit. I just want to try to get as many of these guys with a favorite food as we can. Once we've gotten that, we should be good to just start harvesting proper. And as long as they're the only slimes in the area, I think that'll help too. With that, though, maybe what we'll do is make... you know, maybe we'll try making a silo. And if there are any plorts that are... Oh, you can actually even change what you get out of there, too. Okay, maybe we'll even try saving some plorts up, in case we don't want to sell anything. Okay, let's just toss all these odd onions in there. Let's let a bunch of the plorts sort of gather around. I didn't really see anything in the science area that needed the crystals, so maybe we'll be fine to leave them as sort of our moneymaker. Ooh, ow. Ow. Well, definitely going to be making us a lot of money with what we got coming in from this. Ooh. Grab that one. And, okay, I did get a number of hunter plorts, so... So I'm hoping those plorts will somehow make it over to these. Ow. Now, maybe all of them now as a mix. I'm not entirely sure. I wonder if maybe a music box will help calm them down. Although they are still pretty angry and making a lot of angry sounds. That at least should keep them contained until we're back with more food for them. But we'll sell all the crystals, let them kind of be our money makers, and then also see... Oh, actually, we'll have the puddles that we might save for that too. We still have a number of slimes we don't have here, like... Looks like a flaming one. I guess that's the quantum we've seen. Yes, oh, crystals really went down in price. Oh, I don't need all the carrots, so I guess we'll just kind of shoot these out for the moon again. So those go wherever they will. Yeah, we got a lot of slime still to discover and add to what we've got. But for now, we got a pretty good start to things. Probably will try to save up some things like the plorts, the booms, some of the other stuff. And then, oh, even the gold took a dip. Down to 352. That used to be 450 or so when we started. Okay, so that's done. Let's do a quick trip out to the moss blanket, as I said we were going to at the very start. To try to get a few Actually, no, we don't need the hunters, do we? I'm trying to think of what we actually want to do now. Maybe it will just be stockpiling a lot of stuff and emptying out some of the corrals. There's nothing to harvest there, so let's just look at throwing a bunch into the lab just to say we have. There's that. You guys, yeah, there's none left there for them. I may, you know what? Just so that way it might, Or should I make a mix of you and something else? I may make a mix of the tabbies and something. Just so that way we have extra food for them. But we'll probably wait and see what we can find in the new areas that we'll start opening up too. Also got all this area we can get more slimes on. There's just so much you can really do out here. There's all that in there. I don't... you know what? We better get the novice pump just to have. And these are... Okay, we bought all those out. Teleporter... you know what? Maybe we'll actually buy the teleporter, because that could come in handy. Yeah, so... Oh, we do need booms there, so maybe we'll just... Let's trade everything out and just throw a bunch into the refinery in the labs, that way we have, and see exactly where we're sitting after some time. This, I guess, has basically just been a lot of cleaning work, or housework for the ranch. And I think next week, as we're into the proper new schedule, we'll look at then probably trying to get a new area opened up, because we really have gone through most of the areas we got so far. Granted, they've only been 3, but we'll still see what else. I know there's another slime door right near the entrance of the moss blanket we have to get through. There we go, that's a nice big stockpile of that. We'll just make our way right back. I also wonder where all you can place the collectors. Or where all these appear out in the world too. Because if we can put them outside the ranch, then we could basically make our own teleporter system. And that could be very helpful. There's all those in. That's all of those in. Anything else I want to buy? No, everything looks... Yeah, it all looks pretty simple. So we're sitting with a lot of stuff already stocking up in there. It can take the puddles, so maybe we'll actually look for that as well. It does look like... Actually... Nah, but it might be inefficient. I was thinking making the pink tabby mix, but the problem is the pinks don't have a favorite food. Although, to be honest, I don't know if I'll be able to grow and keep up the pace with the... Actually, maybe that's not a bad idea, is to take the pink sports, make the tabbies a mix of them, and then that way, all the carrots that we get from the one area, we can use to feed these guys here. So we'll put in an auto feeder, and we will grab all the pinks. Oh, they haven't been fed yet, so that's a bit surprising. Those are still growing. Yeah, so that's what we'll do. Maybe what we need is we'll just grab a few more pinks and throw them in there. That should probably do. Yeah, we'll just grab a number of carrots and things. Yeah, this way nothing will really go to waste on the ranch. Instead of just throwing all the carrots out, we can use them in here. There you guys go. Yeah, so slowly over time, they'll gather from that, and we can gather from... This may work pretty well. And these guys... Oh, wait, is there no air net on there? Okay, no, there should be. It's just that we can't see it that well. I was going to get worried that with them all flinging up and flying like that, we would have a little problem there. But everything there seems good. We'll just do one more check for the... Oh. You were all ready to go. We'll probably leave that like there. And this should probably get any of the others that we have not yet seen with... Oh, no, everybody's just kind of bouncing around happy, so I think that is all of them put together and taken care of there. We'll just double check on the crystal hunters and probably stockpile some of the plorts. Yeah, so all these carrots are going to be put to good use now. And they might not be the most efficient in getting us the 2-for-1, but even just the 1-to-1 ratio with the amount of carrots we'll be getting from this freely should make up for that. There's that good. And we'll just empty this one out. It's ready for harvest. I think this is probably the area I'd want the drone most of all, just because there's both of these to sort of get done. Oh, but everybody actually, well, seemed kind of happy in there. So there's that done. And we need the hunter ones, so we'll put the crystals into the silo for now. Oh, and each... Wow, you can really stockpile a lot, because each silo seems to be able to hold 4 different things, and you can cycle through. That's going to be a lot you can store away. And that, and that, and that, and that. I think our ranching days have moved from quaint little ranch almost to industry at this point. Okay, and we want these back for there, so we'll just put these into this one here. There's that. Gather all these, quickly shoot them up into the auto feeder for the honeys, and maybe even bring the honeys back to the refiner is... Actually, maybe we'll try for the tabbies, in case they have any for that. Yeah, they do have a number of pinks, so we may actually be able to grab a gadget or two. There we go. And these were meant for in here. And we might as well activate this again, because we got a number of things coming in. There we go. And there we go. Okay, and now a little sprint out to the lab to throw these into the refinery. And that should give us the materials to actually make a couple of gadgets right now, too. So, let's see. There are all the rocks in. There's all the pinks in. And there go the tabbies. And lastly, the hunter plorts. Okay. So, build menu. Okay, we can't Well, we actually have the rats. We can probably look at getting that. We could look at getting a pump and an apiary. So let's make one of those, and wow, we'll complete the trio and try to get a few rats we can just kind of throw in there. I think they've probably been fed a little bit, so we should be able to snag that. Quick rundown. Yeah, there we go. You guys are looking pretty hungry, although that should be feeding you soon. We'll toss these into that now, get the last thing, and then try to figure out where we want to put stuff. I'm thinking of even taking the teleporter out somewhere to see what we can find, although kind of curious. Oh, not that quite yet. Yeah, so there's the drill. Let's learn a little more. So extractors. Pumps can find special resource in the dry reef, drills can find in the indigo quarry, and apiaries in the moss blanket. All extractors find special in the glass desert. That must be maybe one of the new areas to get to. But let's see. So pump is supposed to be for the dry reef. So we'll do a quick little run outside. Actually, no. How much time we got? We'll squeeze her in. We're going to make a trip using the teleporter out to the one entrance to the moss blanket, because that way what we can do is put that down in the dry reef as well as be able to put the apiary down in the moss blanket. Yeah, like this is a good spot. So the pump is installed permanently until demolished. Oh. You know, let's get you over to where food is, because I don't think you're too happy all the way out here on your own. There you go. And that, so in 12 minutes, that'll have something for me to harvest there, but we'll leave that. And what we want to do is go into the moss blankets. And unfortunately, there's not a two-way teleporter there. That's the only kind of flaw, because I think there's actually one in the indigo quarry. I know there's the quick teleporter back to base, but I don't believe we've actually found a teleporter that's two-way in here. At least not yet we haven't. There could be, and I just don't know where it is. For now, you know what? Let's put the apiary right here. That should do. And I don't know if we'd really be able to make it over to the indigo quarry, or... Oh! Have we read this? First time when exploring moss blanket, got stuck up here, so constructed a way out. It's just up yonder. Okay, so this is a little way out. Yeah. And there's a treasure pod. Now that is a bit of a dead end over there from looks of it. But, yeah, I don't think I have the power... Ooh, I might not actually have the power to get back here. Okay, there we go. So we'll probably do that, and then I think what we'll do... Actually, there might even be a slime door or a slime gate that needs the key in the indigo quarry. So next episode is we'll set up the drill into there. And for now, probably just leave stuff like this here. Let it do what it will and see what we get. Everything's looking pretty nice, though. Ranch is coming together a bit neatly. It's still going to take a bit of time for everything to grow and get all of our numbers up. Ooh. We'll snag that, why not? Shoot that into... Oh, okay, so we have to change what the slot is on that for it to take. We'll just kind of plop that in there and leave this episode here. I think pretty productive. As much as it doesn't look like we really got a lot of comp... Oh, Lord, actually, we got a lot of chickens and that growing around here. It was definitely slow going, but all of a sudden the population just seems like it exploded out here. So at least let them free roam. I don't think we'll ever let... maybe we'll find a favorite slime species we'll let free roam too, but... For now, this will probably be how we'll keep things. Oh, excuse me, just a little hiccup there. Slowly let everything build up, get together, and then see if we can make some drones just to make it a little easier on the ranch while we're out and about. But for now, thank you guys very much for joining me on this end of the double feature weekend. I think there's going to be one Subnautica episode coming up after this, and then it'll be the end of the Sunday uploads, or up. Yeah. God, I cannot talk for some reason. The end of the double feature weekend. If you guys do like the series, be sure to leave a like or comment. Any requests, favorite slimes, largos you'd like to see us add, be sure to let us know. We have a lot of extra room now with the lab, and we'd be happy to include them and include you guys on the ranch as well. Until I see you all next video, those survivors and ranchers alike, please remember to take care and stay alive.